Alright, so for now, let's get out of the castle and back to Richard. Wrong way. I am not going to be crossing that anytime soon. I've never explained those telephone booths I keep passing, but pretty much you can talk to one of the guys in the village that conveniently seems to know where to go next, or at least is able to offer at least some form of advice. So, essentially that's your hint if you get stuck through him. So we have recovered all the leaves. If we push this, we'll get our reward if we can get past all the slimes. Is this our reward? Well, it's not, but that is very helpful. Continuing forward. Okay, apparently I should not pick that up. I should just keep going. I'm in a hedge maze here, and most of these are just going to be holes in the ground. No, don't fall. I told you not to fall. You're not listening to me. Easier just to jump across? Maybe not. What was over this way anyway? Nothing. Okay. In soil sleep secrets. Is it dig here? Well, we got the slime key. That's all you actually need the shovel for in this entire game, but you might be able to dig for treasure in a few other places too. Cave we came back in on. So let's get out of here. Now with the key we can go towards the dungeon, once we remember where it actually is. I don't have anything jumping out on the map about that, do I? I don't, but I believe it's somewhere close to where I am right now, in that section I haven't explored. The map only reveals itself once I actually find the relevant, or explore the relevant graticule. There it is. Continuing what I was starting about the map, though, there is, in the library in town, there's actually a world atlas that lets me see everything at once, but unfortunately, even then, Link doesn't have the foresight to just copy over everything. Why? And before I get too far into this, and I'm not going to go for the dungeon right away, but I have those 5 seashells, and I'm going to redeem them now. It's not so much redemption as it is cashing them in for a prize. Alright, I'll use this to defeat 2 enemies. Even more, depending on whether or not there's any on the top screen. 4 enemies, okay. 100% more useful than I thought, though. We get another shell. Right, so we spent all that time getting 5 seashells, and all it's gonna do is bump it up to 6. Not a bad thing all in all, but... really, that's all they could come up with. Really. Now, apparently I skipped over the area here thinking I didn't need it. So, I should see what I actually skipped. And an acorn is going to help me defeat 2 enemies again. Only 1. Okay, that's only 50% as useful as I thought. Alright, this wall is jumping out at me. And for good reason, apparently. That's how you defeat those. You have to lift off their shells. Push that aside. Usually a bombable wall you can tell because it'll be a different, it'll make a different sound when you tap your sword against it. Ooh, that kind of set me up for that. Around here, secrets are nigh. I don't believe you, so I have to check. Shell. What the shell? You lied at me. You lied to me. I'm so angry I can't even get my sentence right. And making bad puns about it. Alright, well, that was all I needed here. I do see another way out of this cave, but I don't think it's going to lead me anywhere that's actually useful for the time being. So let's go back to where we were. Further over. Alright, now I believe I need to jump across a few islands over here. Or jump onto some islands, rather. Once again, we've got something jumping out at me here. We're all surrounding that one patch of ground. Yep, another shell. Now we got a prize at 5 shells, but we're gonna get another one when we get to 10. So, being already at 8, that's probably a good thing. Level 3 is Key Cavern, which is pretty much exactly what it says on the box. That yet, apparently. There are lots of keys here, if you didn't figure that out. As well as those explosive guys, I hit them and then they bounce out of a few walls and explode. But at least it can defeat other enemies in the process. So there's our first key. We have a dungeon that has those crystal thingies. Treasure box contained a monster. One of very few Zelda games that will do that. I forgot that was in here, actually, up until that happened. Alright. I think I need to defeat all the enemies on that screen, and there's one still there. Alright. I have 4 locked rooms. Let's go for this one first. Alright, there's a key. Is there anything here? Let's hit that switch. That should unlock some stuff here. We now have some rupees. There was something else over here that we could have grabbed. Apparently they're not in the same elevation, but the game doesn't care. More rupees. 200 rupees! And I said that like it's like almost in my game show announcer voice. I'll try not to do that again. Alright, well, let's unlock another one. Let's try the one on the left this time. Alright, so I'm gonna need to be able to guess where that's gonna end up. And if I waited too long, that key would have fallen into the abyss there. Alright, try the next one. I'll have to predict where it's gonna end up again. But it looks like it's going to be alternating between the same 2 points. Yep. Or... okay, now it's... I confused it a little bit because I actually knocked it out of place. I got some bombs back. Now, if this is the level I'm thinking of, I'm going to need those bombs later in order to defeat the mini-boss of this area. Okay, he's covering way too much distance for me to be able to cover at this point. Okay, I see a mark on the floor. There's probably a key in this room. But I need to expose all those enemies first. Yep. Alright, maybe I'll get some more items from picking these up. Oh, that's a thin wall. Let's blow it up. And I see another thin wall right here. Some more hearts there. Oh, the arrow... well, the floor panel's just pointing at it. They're taunting me, almost. Is there anything here? Nothing I can do with yet. More bombs. Oh, it's gonna explode. 2, 1... there we go. What's in the box? A compass. I did all that for a compass. That's not a bad thing, I don't think. Alright, nothing else. Wait. Yep, that's another thin wall. And what's in this room? Well, a key for starters. And those bombs. Alright. How many keys do we have now? 2. 2 keys is nice. I have to defeat these guys again now. The key to defeating these enemies is pretty much just to knock them away. Just keep knocking them away, even. But especially do it right when the timer hits 1. Get off me. Thank you. Alright, now let's see what was over here.